Today's Hot Wheels 2023 International G Case unboxing brought to you by A&J Toys. Go and visit Ken at andjtoys.com. Buy yourself a G case. I believe the F case is sold out or premium or whatever. Ken sent this to me. I am completely out of order. I'll tell you what I have. I think we've already done an E case unboxing. We have not done an F case unboxing. That means we have a G case that is doing here, which is the international case. Mattel sends me the US cases, so I still have an F case to do. I also have a D Dollar General case to open. So I'm all out of order, but all you guys care about is what happens when I open up this case. So let's go ahead and do it. Like I said, it came from A&J Toys, 72 count case, international, which can sometimes be different than the US case. Sometimes it is not. All I know is that I haven't opened one up. I think the Mercedes is in here, the AMG SEC, which I'm super, super excited about. And I already see the grill of it right there. And I mean, whatever else we find in here, this is the one I'm most excited about. In fact, it's the motivation for a video I'm going to be doing very, very soon. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. So, because I haven't done the F case, all of this is essentially going to be new to me, right? So I won't be able to tell you what's in what in terms of until we open up the F case. But let's just get right to it. And we start with the 55 Chevy Bel Air Gasser. I know that was in maybe the E case that I opened. This is the Mustang NHRA funny car. That's really cool to have the NHRA logo on it. And the Honda CB750 Cafe. I believe that is new. When you're looking at an international case, it does not say new. It just shows you this. And I think we did this in a sneak peek, so we don't get the new for 2023 image there. But who cares? That's still a cool car. Oh, look, a Batmobile. Always a Batmobile. And this is just says Batmobile. This is the 2023 Nissan Z. In red, looking good. That's recolor of the blue. I'll say that's a highlight, even though this may or may not be new to this case. And the 71 Porsche 911, nice to see that one back in the Magnus Walker 277. We've seen that before, but I'll call that a highlight as well. Porsches always are. Classic TV series Batmobile in green, right? So that's a recolor of the red one that was a super treasure hunt in the first case. Ah, nice to see the Porsche Taycan Turbo S back. Nice and clean on that one. So that is the second one. We had the ID Chase a couple of years ago, and then we had the very mysterious ID Final Mix that's very rare. So this is like the second basic version of that one. So that's nice to see. Already lots of highlights. And the track manga. The last case I did not see a lot of highlights in that case, to be perfectly honest. Now, obviously, because this is two cases I haven't seen, there's going to be a lot more highlights. 88 Honda CRX, that's fantastic. Nice and clean there. I'll put that in there. And then the 72 Stingray convertible. This is a new casting, so it's nice to see a classic convertible, or a classic, well, convertible, of course, but also a Corvette. We haven't seen a ton of those. I'm a big fan of the Greenwood. This one looks very, very nice and clean. I will definitely put that in the highlight pile. And then the Bricking Trails. That's okay. Recolor of the LB Super Silhouette Nissan Silvia, the S15 in Liberty Walk. We had it in black and gold. Now we have it gold with black. And then right in the middle, smack dab, we had the red edition from Target. That is a highlight to be sure. And then there's a recolor of the Dragon Wagon, red to start, and then now blue. And there she is. There she is. Subaru, nice. Batmobile's nice. But they pale in comparison to what I consider one of the best Hot Wheels basics ever done. And I mean every bit of that when I say it. This has become an instant favorite. Might be up there, top 10, top 5 of all timers to me. I love this Mercedes in general. Matchbox did a version of it. They didn't do this wide body version, the AMG version. But and when I say Matchbox did a version, I'm talking about like 20, 30 years ago they did it. This is so clean, so beautiful. We did a sneak peek release of this one. I am absolutely in love with this. And when I said this motivated a video, I am going to do the top 5 basics of all time. Now that's in quotes. It's my opinion, and it's also from my era, which is For Lamley and what I do, I would say 2005 on. And so there's going to be a lot of people from the 60s, 70s, 80s, Redline era that are going to fight me on this, and they have every right to. But I'm going to do it what I consider the best of all time. And that video is going to drop this weekend, and I might even do some giveaways related to it. I've been doing kind of my research on this one. I have a lot of cars. I got to limit it down to 5. This one will not be part of the top 5, even though I think it is included. It'll just be the 6th. Then I'm going to do the 5 others that I find, and some of them are a good 20 years old, so, or let's say 18. But anyway, I love this one. That is a highlight. This will be, I'm already going to say it, I don't know what beats this for my best new model of the year in basics. I usually don't like to hint that, but what am I going to do? Roadster Bite 2017 Camaro ZL1 recolor in yellow. There is the recolor of the Nissan Patrol Custom. I mentioned this, I think, is also a Kroger exclusive, so there's 3 colors already of that one. This is the recolor. Looks really nice in blue, so that's a highlight. We are loaded on highlights. We haven't even gone through like a quarter of the case. Porsche 911, again, nice to see that. Honda CB 750 Cafe again, and then recolor of the Bentley Continental in gray. I believe that was from the F case, but I might be wrong. Oh my gosh. Track Manga Mazda Ripu, and this is a highlight. I do believe this one was released in the case prior, right? This is the Porsche 911 Carrera RS 2.7. I really do believe it, but because I've missed it, and I think the Audi must be in here somewhere too. Look in there, I don't know. So really cool, compare, up there with the Mercedes, but I love them. I like the Mercedes better, but this DuckTales, so cool. Highlight for me, that goes there. These are all mixed up. There we go. Mach It Go, Skate Grom, and Dodge Challenger SRT Demon. Oh, nice to see that casting back. Maybe we've already seen it already, and that's a recolor. Shows you how quickly I forget things. Another Sylvia, nice. Subaru WRX and the Beatles Yellow Submarine. Is this a treasure hunt? No, was it last year? Was it a treasure hunt? I don't remember. I feel like it was a treasure hunt at some point. Oh, I just am so bad about remembering that stuff. Oh, this is nice. 64 Nova Wagon Gasser. Nice to see that in purple. That's nice and clean. I got like the deco on that one. That's a highlight. Another Nissan Patrol and a Rise and Climb. About only halfway through, and I'm already close to 8 minutes. Usually these unboxings take me a lot less time, but there's so much good stuff in here. Just looking here to see if there's what else we got. Okay, recolor of the Tesla Model Y. So we've seen it in white, now we see it in gray, and in between another Target Red edition in that kind of candy apple or whatever. Solar Reflex and the Jeep Wagoneer in black. That's recolor. So that's a highlight. And that's a highlight. We're going to have a whole case of highlights when we're done here. Oh my gosh, look at this. Dodge Viper RT10 in yellow. 68 Corvette Gas Monkey Garage. So I believe, and then there's the Renault Sport RS01. So I'm looking to see if there's any others of those in here. One of these is the Super. I don't know. I have the Super. I have this one carded and I have this one loose. So I don't know which one is the new model in this case. You guys who've watched some unboxings can tell me. I believe it's this one. So if we'd seen it with real riders, it would be the Super. But the Renault is cool too. So I'm just going to put those in the highlight pile. Dodge Viper's not bad too, but did you notice that they're doing a new Dodge Viper? The 3-spokes looks cool there. We did a sneak peek on that they're doing a new Dodge Viper for 2023. Wow, let's just keep going. Audi 90 Quattro, I said, I think this was also in the F case, but this is the first time I'm seeing it in the G case. That's a highlight. It's just another amazing, that's your trifecta of amazing new models. The Mercedes, the Audi, and the Porsche. Recolor of the Pagani Huayra Roadster, and then did I do a sneak peek on this one? I can't remember. It was sent to me, the 86 Ford Thunderbird Pro Stock. This isn't a new model, but it's kind of modified or updated, I think, for 2023. Dumas is going to tell me if I'm right or wrong on that. Another Mustang NHRA funny car, another Pagani Huayra, and recolor of the 70s van. There was a Zamac of that one as well. It's also done in white. Oh my gosh. My goodness, look at this. I haven't even seen this one yet. I have no idea if this is in the F case. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. This is the 73 Honda Civic Custom. Obviously, it's customized, updated a little bit. That is so beautiful. We saw that teased last year at the convention. I am having a blast looking at all of these cool cars. How great is this? Recolor the Ford Escort RS 2000 in red, but it's in black as a red edition, so that's the third color of that one, and that goes in the highlight pile. And the Highway Hauler 2 is cool as well. I'm just having myself a party here. My goodness. Desert Drifter, that looks nice. Corvette Grand Sport Roadster, that looks nice. There's a store exclusive coming to that one. And look at the Ford Ranchero looking kind of cool too. I have no idea if we've seen the treasure hunt, but that one's really pretty. Ford Ranchero is a cool casting. We have Matchbox just released one, right? Baja Bison 75. That's kind of got a Dakar kind of vibe to it, right? That looks cool. I assume that's a new casting. Another TV series Batmobile and another Ford Escort. Stingray convertible looking nice. Dodge Viper convertible looking nice. Surfing school bus looking cool. Ah, good. Another Mercedes. Air Eruption Dumoncini Veloci recolor off of the green one. That looks nice. And then the Ducati Desert X. Is that new? That might be new too. Was hoping for a second Mercedes. We got that. Here's the Land Speeder. That's nice. I'll put that over here. Mercedes, I just love you, love you, love you. Look at that. Fiat 500e looks nice too, and kind of a digital look. That's not bad. It's not bad. Looks nice and clean. Corvette Grand Sport. Oh, look, a Batmobile. Baja Bison. And we finish off with, oh, look, a Batmobile. 73 Honda Civic Custom. Nice to see another one of those, and the Rally Special. Okay, if the treasure hunt was in there, you guys tell me, because I missed it. What are our highlights? What isn't our highlights? More like what aren't the highlights? That's a huge one. I'll throw the second one in here. Love the Thunderbird. I know this is from the last case, but I haven't seen it yet. Gas Monkey Garage, you're nice, and so is the Renault Sport. You look good as super treasure hunts, but you guys are highlights. Like the recolors of these, they're highlights. Gasser, you look good. You're a highlight. Oh, you are a highlight. You get over here. You look great as a recolor. Oh, what am I going to say about that one? Awesome recolor. Awesome. Awesome new model. That's a major highlight. That would have been a highlight. Digging those. Nice recolor. Nice new model. Look at that. I mean, we're just filling it up. A nice recolor. But look at the new models here. Look at that. Now, I know some of them are holdovers from the last case, but that's phenomenal. There's your winner. There's another winner. There's another winner. There's another winner. Any other time, I mean, and the Corvette I really like too as a classic. I would say any of these in any case by themselves would be far and away the best model, and they're all, I'm seeing them all for the first time coming out of a case that way. Love it. A&J Toys, thank you for this. You guys buy this case because it is loaded with good stuff, and maybe you'll pull a super too. Who knows? Thanks, everybody. Bye.